The dramatic events at the end of Eastbourne Borough's season seem a long way off now after last week's announcement that young and impressive Jamie Howe is the new sports boss. Less than a week later, Jamie met with the club's football committee to talk about his vision for the borough and introduce his management team of experienced Danny Blore and fans' favourite Ian Simpemba. After that meeting, Kevin Anderson took the opportunity to talk with Jamie about his appointment and where he sees the club heading.
Well, Jamie, welcome to the club. How are you feeling?
Excited. I think is the overriding feeling at the present moment. It's been a hectic couple of weeks, and I'm here at the present moment and can't wait to get work started.
I was thinking, what's the mixture of excitement, fear, and level-headedness in you at the moment?
Probably about a third, if I'm honest about it. But no, I think the overriding feeling is definitely excitement. I think it's a new challenge. I've got a great platform to work from, and as I said, I just can't wait to get started.
We are not particularly harking back, but you are seeing this clearly as a step upwards, but it's not a huge sort of step change, is it? Because you're working with a club that's got a similar ethos.
I think so, yeah. I think it's hard to leave Bognor. I've been there a long time, for 20 years, and got lots of fond memories there and lots of great people which I miss. But whenever I've played against Eastbourne over the years, I was always struck by there was a real sense of community. With going back to the Bakes and Tucky and Crab Boys and Smart, there were loads of them, and they were very, very strong community and within the playing team and also with the fans. And I also thought it seemed to be a very well-run club. After speaking to the board, I felt it was definitely the right place for me to come and try and have another chapter in my footballing career.
I heard you just now talking to some of the staff and supporters and talking about the fact that you didn't necessarily want people that simply are coming for top money. You want people that want to play for you and the club.
I think it's important. I think that from where I've come as a manager, I think the idea is to get the best out of what you've got. And I think sometimes if people's main priority is money, that's not what I want and what the supporters want. Supporters want to see people that want to play for the team and the club. And if they see people putting in 100% effort, that's brilliant. I'm sure financially, if we can make it happen for them as well, then it's great. But ultimately, I want people to play for Eastbourne Borough who want to play for Eastbourne Borough and play for me.
When I was interviewing a previous manager about 5 years ago, the first time I met Tommy, I threw him one curveball and I said, what's the balance between playing the beautiful game and getting results?
I think results are paramount. I like to play a certain style of football, but at the end of the day, if you're playing a certain style of football and losing every week, that cannot go down too well with paying supporters. So I think it is a balance, and I think the most important thing is trying to get the correct one. But I want us to be known at Eastbourne Borough going forward and I have been in the past, of playing a certain style of football, but a winning style of football, and if that can be attractive, that's what I want to do, because I want people to come and want to see us play.
How well do you know the squad that you're inheriting, and how do you see it evolving and being added to and so on?
I've seen the players play over the years, and I've got my certain idea of what players can do and can't do, but I think that's why it's imperative to keep Ian on board and have the continuity. In the very short space of time that I've been speaking to Ian, he's been brilliant, very helpful, very insightful for me. But it is difficult for those players until I see them on the training pitch doing what I want them to do. So, if we can get some, we're going to lose some possibly. And if we do, that's well and good. But ultimately, the team that we actually have when the season starts will be fully focused and fully organised in what I'd like them to try and do.
It's going to be quite a busy summer. I hope you haven't booked yourself a fortnight in Greece.
Nothing at the present moment, but no, I was hoping to have a quiet summer with the family and the kids, but that doesn't look like that's going to happen. But no, they've been brilliant, my wife and family, and I'm really excited to get going, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity.
I'm sure that excitement is shared by all the folks out there watching this and everybody at the club. So thanks, Jamie, and welcome.
My pleasure. Thank you.